Hmm. There we go. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Power or Might. I am Jonathan Coachman, here with Ashley Williams and with Corey Graves. And today on Power or Might, we got Holy Fellow Nicholas, or Father Yord, Heavenly Gift Giver, whatever you want to call him. Well, I know that Yul's coming up soon, which is Jesus' birthday, and a lot of folks are going to be happy for the gifts that I give them, and they should be. But there's also one true big gift that everyone got from God, and it was a good gift, and that was Jesus the Healer, Jesus the Freer, Son of God. So God so loved the world, He gave us His only Son. That Son who would die for our sins, so we would have our sins taken on, cleaned away. So we would not only have the love and forgiveness from God, but also have our sins cleaned away and taken away by God through Jesus, so we could have our stead in heaven, which no man or woman could have because of their sins making them dirty. And I give the gifts out in the same thoughtfulness and the same mindset and stand that God did when He gave Jesus to us. The same mindset and stand and thoughtfulness that those three wise men did when they gave to Jesus when He was first born. Oh, blah 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 blah. Oh, great. Great, it's Kenny Omega now. And the Jackal, Jonathan Coachman, says, yeah, Ashley Williams said, didn't they already shame themselves yesterday with Bray Wyatt in lead of Jesus? Ashley Williams said, I guess not, Corey Graves says, because they're back again and they want to do some more shit. Alright, Holy Fellow Nicholas, Father Yule, Heavenly Gift Giver, whatever you want to call yourself. You think you're so you think you're so great, but at the end of the day, you're not so great. And I don't need anyone out here to tell you that. But you never gave me anything great. First off, you passed me by. Alright? Which look of all the things I got. And I didn't have to ask for you to give them for me on Yule. The AEW heavyweight winnings, the AEW team winnings, the AEW free-man team winnings. Oh, what else? The IW heavyweight winnings, the NJPW heavyweight winnings, the AAA NJPW, and the AAA heavyweight winnings. Oh, well, I know all about you and all the winnings that you won. I know all about you and thinking that you were going to somehow outdo Roman Reigns and the winning gathering thing. But as I know, you lost the AEW heavyweight winnings. You lost that to Adam Page. And you lost the IW heavyweight winnings to Christian Cage. Well, anyway, I know that you think you're so great and everything. And I know that you wish you had Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson with you. I know you wish you had their dolls with you so they could back you up. But right now we don't got the Young Bucks in TWF. Oh, one day we will. But coming out here and shaming yourself in lead of Holy Fellow Nicholas, well, that's just a bad thing. Oh, you're doing a bad thing, huh? Well, let me just say that this year I should be the one giving out the gifts on Yule. I could do it, and I could give out the gifts on the Gathering of Lights and make it 8 days of it. Hell, I could give out the gifts on the Gathering of Followership. You know, you should just give me the gift that I want. And what's that? You should give me I forgot the TWF heavyweight winnings too. I won that too. And the TWF 24/7 winnings when that was a thing. You should give me that. No, Bray Wyatt said. You're not going to start that shit up again. See, I already know how you behave, Kenny Omega. You don't got Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson backing you up because the Young Bucks aren't in the TWF yet. But I could see what you both did. Yeah, I haven't forgotten yesterday on Rampage or Rampru when you and the Jackal or Cyrus or whatever you want to call himself, shamed me, struck me, and knocked me down in lead of Jesus. Then shamed me for taking Jesus as my Lord and freer and healer, which I don't know where the fuck that's all about. But I'm willing to forgive, alright? I'm willing to forgive you for striking me and knocking me down yesterday. See, I'm willing to be the bigger man. Something I don't think you ever will be. Alright? Yes, I fought it over. And you're right. Well, Bray Wyatt, hey, you know what? I just thought of something. Since Santa's got a long beard and you got a long beard, and since you are a sinner and an outlaw and you're atoning for what you did wrong, I'm thinking that it's just so sad that you're not the man you once were. Hold on. Holy fella Nicholas, I know that sometimes you gotta do bad things. And you know what? I don't want to be that man anymore. I don't want to be the Fiend. Bray Wyatt, no man can make you be anything you don't want to be. Alright? Bray Wyatt, yeah, he's made some mistakes. Yes, he might be what some might call a sinner, or might be called an outlaw. If any of the things he did were, whatever. But every man is also guilty of sins. But you see, the greatest thing out of it is that all of our sins have been taken down and cleaned away. So every sinner and every outlaw has gotten forgiveness. Everyone. But Kenny Omega, you need to shift your stand and your mindset. So here's what we'll do today. Holy fella Nicholas got booking might, got writing might. This should be great. So here's what we're going to do. Since it's Yule time, or the Gathering of Lights time, or the Gathering of Followership time, I'm going to give everyone an early Yule gift. Or for some of you Jewish folks, a early Gathering of Lights gift. For some of you folks that do the Gathering of Followership, a early Gathering of Followership gift. You're going to see Bray Wyatt take on Kenny Omega, and not only in the only kind of match, you're going to see him take on in a Reese Kiss King match. Ho ho ho! Well, we just heard from Holy Fellow Nicholas, Father Yule, as they call him in the Wanted Kingdom, and I guess on other lands. And I know, the Jackal or Cyrus or Don Covens is not going to be happy about it at all, Jonathan Coachman said. Well, now he's got a Hershey Peanut Butter Cup staff match. Corey Graves says, when did Santa Claus or Holy Fellow Nicholas get booking oversight or booking might? I don't know. Don't ask me, Ashley Williams says. Take it up with the TWF leadership team. Whoever those folks are. Well, now we got a fight keeper in the ring now, so I guess it is a match. Ding-ding-ding. And now Kenny Omega wants to get out of there. And Bray Wyatt just hit him with the Hershey just hit him with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup staff, Jonathan Coachman says. Yes, he has. You can get these at any shop, anywhere you want. Any shop around this time. Ashley Williams says Walmart, Target, Five and Below, Ken Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar Main, Five and Below. You can get them at Ollie's, Big Lots. You can probably also get them at Rite Aid and Walgreens and whatever. But Kenny Omega's going to wish he didn't get hit by any of them, Ashley Williams says, is he? Oh, well, you know what? You can get them anywhere. But Bray Wyatt, he's nothing more than some kind of liar. You know, going around saying, oh, he's atoned for his sins and he don't want to be a sinner and an outlaw anymore, Ashley Williams. Corey Graves says. But he's hitting Kenny Omega with Hershey Reese Peanut Butter Cup staffs. Oh. Well, Kenny Omega has no room to talk either, Jonathan Coachman says, because he came out and shamed, he did that thing to Bray Wyatt yesterday and with Jesus the Healer, and now he's doing this when he did it with Holy Fella Nicholas here today on Power or Might. And now Bray Wyatt's going to get ready to beat him. Oh, the Jackal, whatever he did. Oh! And Bray Wyatt just knocked the Jackal down, or Osiris, or Don Coven. Said, "Oh, I just give Kenny Omega the opening, the luck that he needed." You know, gave him the opening, the luck that he needed. You know, so he could hit Bray Wyatt with one of those Reese Peanut Butter Cup staffs. That, yes, Jonathan Coachman says, oh, that you can get in any shop around this time. You just name dropped a lot of shops. Oh! And let's be earnest about it. Kenny Omega thinks he's the shit. At one point, John Coachman said he thought he was AEW's answer to Roman Reigns, which he was not. Oh, Kenny Omega. Coming up. Bray Wyatt got him. Oh. And whatever the name of the hold is now, since he has nothing to do with Sister Abigail anymore, Jonathan Coachman says. I don't know what the name of the hold is now, Ashley Williams says. But whatever it is, it's going to help him beat Kenny Omega here today on Power or Might. Uh-oh. This is not good. Doing it to 1, 2, 3, and the Jackal just hit Bray Wyatt from behind with it, or Cyrus, whatever you want to call him, and that's going to help Kenny Omega beat Bray Wyatt. Oh, this is sad. Well, Joey stuff. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Corey Graves says, "What's this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your fuck. Oh, be straight. Oh." Here we go. Here is your winner. Here's your winner of the Reese Peanut Butter Cup staff match or fight, Kenny Omega. Well, you see, Corey Graves said he didn't need Nick Johnson or Matt Johnson. You know, he didn't need he didn't mean Matt Jackson or Matt Jackson to help him beat Bray Wyatt. Yeah, but Corey Graves says he did it on his own. Oh, I don't think he did it on his own at all, Ashley Williams said. We saw the Jackal, Osiris, Don Covens, whatever he calls himself these days, help him. You know. Yeah, that's what we saw too, Jonathan Coachman says. We did see that. And you know, Kenny Omega and the Jackal can talk about how so great they are and everything, and how they did not shame anyone. They did they did win the match. Kenny Omega did beat Bray Wyatt, but sadly he did it with help. He didn't do it by himself, Jonathan Coachman says. And now we understand that Joey Styles now Joey Styles now is going to be talking. Is now going to be. We understand that Joey Styles now is going to be talking with Holy Fella Nicholas before the match is over, before the show's over. Well, no, probably not. Just pull my hair. Probably gonna be talking with Bray Wyatt. He's gonna be talking with Bray Wyatt or Kenny Omega here today. All right, Jonathan Coachman. I'm gonna be talking with Kenny Omega here today on Power and Might. Kenny Omega, how can you show your leer after what you did? After what I did, Joey Styles. I mean, what I did was great. I beat Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt man beat me yesterday when he was with Jesus to heal Jesus. And I beat him today when he was with Santa. So it seems he has bad luck. Bray Wyatt wants to talk about how he's not a sinner, not an outlaw anymore. He wants to talk about how he wants to atone for his evil past. Well, at the end of the day, I beat him. Bray Wyatt keeps saying how great he is and everything, and we saw what he did. He thinks he's so great. He's not. He's a loser. That's all he will be. And I don't mind doing what I did, as long as I can get a win, as long as I can be great. And you know, Joey Styles, Kenny Omega is great. Alright, he might not be as great as others, but he is great. And sooner or later, Kenny Omega will have his friends with him. There will be Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks one day. They'll be here. And then Kenny Omega will finally get that on look that he has not been getting. And Kenny Omega has some goals. And Bray Wyatt, well, he's just in the wrong time, in the wrong stead, I would say. But wasn't it so great how Kenny Omega beat him? Don't shit with me, Jack or Cyrus. You helped Kenny Omega beat him. Yeah, so I hit him with the Reese Peanut Butter Cup staff. It was still Kenny Omega who got the 1-2-3. Well, that's my talk with Kenny Omega and the Jackal. Back to you, Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Kenny Omega and the Jackal here today on Power and Might. And that's all the time we got here for Power and Might. I am Jonathan Coachman for Ashley Williams and Corey Graves. We hope you like Power and Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Lone Day Night Raw.